It is Welsford on the line.
Now what happened here? Oh no! I know it's a zebra crossing, but you can't cross now. Ay, 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 ay. Inside the final 5Ks, the right turn is approaching, and San Vito is almost upon us. It's decision time for the destination of the first Maglia Rosa of this 107th Giro. So Conci's looking strong here, but Sean, we know it can all change when they get on the uphill. This is a nasty climb, 1.5 kilometers long, 9% the average, and it goes up well into double digits.
Yes, it does, but we can see the advantage back to the main peloton, the main group with Pogačar. It's quite a good one at the moment, and Conci is looking really good here. And will he have enough to hold on? But it all depends on what Pogačar does here out of this main group. If he goes, at the very beginning here with the steep gradient, well, this advantage would come down very quickly.
Quintana still at the back. You see that Rafael Majka has moved out the way. His job is done for the day. It's all down to Pogačar for UAE Emirates. The right turn approaching now. This time nowhere near as much of a fight as there was last time. If we could have imagined the state of this group, and we'd stated it, you'd have said we were absolutely crazy. It has been thinned down something special on Colle Maddalena, and they're going up the final climb of the day. 46 seconds, though, from the front of the race of this group, and here we go. Tadej Pogačar is about to launch. The first attack from the pure fantasista that the Italian fans have been waiting to see. In the absence of their own strong GC contender, this man is the next best thing that they could hope to see. And as rightfully picky and demanding as they are, they'll be hoping that this race is not a one-sided story. For now, though, it isn't, because Nicola Conci's the man at the front who's in danger of riding away with this. Pellizzari's now attacking for VF Group Bardiani. We saw him in such good form in the Alps, and this guy looks like a serious bike rider, Sean.
Yes, well, he is, and to be in this company here and able to ride, on the front of this group. But as we can see, with the time gaps we're giving, I don't think it's exactly that much. It's coming back very quickly.
And there's a gap here. Pogačar's taking Narvaez with him. Crucially, Geraint Thomas isn't there. Crucially, none of the other GC contenders are there. Julien Alaphilippe was. This is Giulio Pellizzari. 20 seconds we're hearing from this group to the front. Conci still there. Behind, you can see that the peloton has reached this chasing group, because that was Alaphilippe. This is Pogačar, and he's off in search. Thomas is trying to chase behind as well. The race is on at the Giro di Italy. 3.5 kilometers to go. 16 seconds to try and catch Nicola Conci. That's Valter behind. There is Thomas, Tiberi, De Brooks and the rest. The gaps are minimal, but the gaps are there, Sean.
Yes, well, the gaps are starting to appear here, and we can see there that Pogačar is just setting this infernal pace. We can see Alaphilippe just starting to lose contact. Caruso also getting distance here, and this pace being set by Pogačar for the sole leader out in front, Conci. It's not going to be enough here, coming down rapidly.
Jonathan Narvaez, the Ecuadorian national champion, is the only man who can hold the wheel with the power of Pogačar. Conci's still there. He's fighting. He's suffering. You can see the pain on his face, and so can those supporters. But they will him on. They'll be dreaming of an Italian in pick today. But those dreams could be about to go up in smoke, because behind that mass of people, Pogačar, the man who came to dominate this race, is here. But he's got Narvaez with him, who, Sean, we talked about him earlier on. This man has a turn of speed.
Yes, well, he has a great turn of speed, but I think Pogačar is just going to continue on riding here. He's thinking more of the broader picture, but he is looking around for the moment, and he's not giving his 100%. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting one in the final run-in. And if they just hesitate, look at each other for a moment, it will give an opportunity for some of the riders who have lost contact here. We can see Geraint Thomas here, in difficulty, but again, Pogačar just puts in this killer of a punch.
Tadej Pogačar is not wasting any time at this Giro d'Italia. Stage one, and he's trying to be number one already. But he's still resisting his Narvaez. just about to go over the top, and then it's downhill to the final 600-700 metres. The national champion of Slovenia, the national champion of Ecuador, but keep your eyes on Schachmann behind. This is the best Schachmann we've seen for a while.
Yes, well, he has been showing good form in the recent weeks, and you know, to be up there in this company, he's definitely on a good day. And we know in the sprint as well, he has quite a good kick on in a smaller group.
Ben O'Connor just off the back there needs to get onto the back of this chasing group. All the way down, and it's going to be a lightning fast finish now. We saw the twists and the turns. They'll be wary of that. Nervous watch for everybody involved. It's Pogačar, it's Narváez. There's just over 2 kilometers to go on the opening stage of the Giro. A really tough finish. The organisers added this very late, but Schachmann is doing better than most here. He's making his way straight back on. It's Pogačar who's taking the descent on. It's Narváez who's with him, and Schachmann as well. Then there's a gap. Just less than 2 kilometers to go now. And Sean, you were telling me that actually, surprisingly, with the climb there, the 3-kilometer rule's in place today.
Yes, it is in place, and we can see the reason why, because it is very, very dangerous. But this run-in now, you know, they've seen it already. They've been through here, and it looks like it's going to be the 3 men here are going to go all the way, because we can see there's quite a gap. Unless they start, you know, looking around at each other, nobody wants to do the pulling, as we can see Pogačar just looking at the others and having a look further back the road as well to see what the situation is.
We're approaching the first Fiamma Rossa, the Flamme Rouge, 1 kilometre to go of this particular Giro d'Italia. The first Giro won by Pogačar. Narváez is on his wheel. Schachmann awaits in 3rd place. Narváez, by the way, is the only man out of these 3 who's won a stage at this race. That came back in 2020 on a rainy day. Still waiting to see what kind of gap there is behind. But it is looking like it's going to be these 3. 700 metres to go. Pogačar's going to be forced to lead this one out from the front. Behind, we've got a move coming on. It looks like it might be Pache-Peintre. Let's see. They're chasing. They're going for seconds behind. Also, there is Conchi. Then you've got Caruso, Thomas and the rest. The differences are going to be minimal, but the differences have been made on day 1. It's been quite the day at the Giro d'Italia as Lopez and O'Connor chase back on as well. O'Connor's there. 400 metres to go, turns to 300 now. Pache-Peintre's chasing. He's going up the hill trying to get there, but behind as they hesitate, they look. Now they make their move. It's Schachmann who goes. Schachmann in the green. Behind, he can't get in front though. And coming through is Narváez. Narváez has the speed to get beyond Pogačar, and he might be the party pooper for the Slovenian on the day. Pogačar gains, though the stage goes to Jonathan Narváez. A superb stage win from the man from the Ineos Grenadiers. Pogačar has put plenty of pain into the general classification hopes of a lot of his rivals today. But it's the Ineos Grenadiers who take the first stage win, and the Maglia Rosa through the brilliant Jonathan Narváez. It was a funny old sprint, that. It was a crazy, crazy, strange old finish. All the action happened on the hill, and then it almost went dead. There's celebration here, because Narváez and Thomas have done it. A hug too to Filippo Ganna. Narváez wins the stage, and he proves that Pogačar can be beaten.
Yes, well, he was very impressive when Pogačar, put in these attacks. He was able to follow the wheel and, stay in contact. And in the final then we could see kept his cool, left Pogačar do all the riding on the front and just waited for the moment that he needed to kick his sprint. And as you said, Rob, he had the fastest sprint, and he is a rider, he's explosive in that situation and wins it quite comfortably. But we see Schachmann was coming also. It was another 5 or 10 meters. Schachmann had that speed coming from behind, but Narváez gets his stage victory.
Jonathan Narváez wins the stage. Today Pogačar takes time on most of his other main GC rivals. We expected fireworks today at the Giro d'Italia, and boy did we get them, even if they didn't always go off quite as we expected. Turin has delivered, and this Giro d'Italia despite the fact that it's only just getting going. In a GC sense, it's an all-category uphill for some. This is Teeman Arensman, and on day one, he's going to lose 2.5 minutes almost. Sean and I are going to take a breather for a second. Let's go and get some reaction on the ground from Andrea Berton.
Narvaez teammates are embracing the winner of stage one and first Maglia Rosa of the Giro d'Italia. An amazing success for Team Ineos. Filippo Ganna as well is going to congratulate his teammate. He already won a stage a few years ago under the rain in Cesenatico. And now you see all the masseur and the team staff is congratulating this amazing win. A big surprise, Pogacar just second, but that's the way it goes. Jonathan Narvaez for Ecuador, an amazing win. That's what stage one said at the end of this first day of the Giro.
Wow, that was fast, wasn't it? Quite a brutal stage in the end. I think we're all trying to recover from that.